Alright, hello and welcome to the final episode of the week. It's always a good episode, this one, because it means I get a weekend off recording. But it's not really a big deal anyway. I don't mind recording these when we're doing well, which we are doing at the moment. But today, we're finally back in league action. It's been a long-ass time. It's been a very long time since we played a league match. The past 3 games have been cup games, because we had, of course, the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup? No, it was the second leg of the Europa League preliminary round against Osasuna. Then we had Southampton in the Carabao Cup final. And then just there, we had Blackburn in the FA Cup 4th or 5th round, one of them. And for a change, we've got league action before we go back into 3 more straight cup games with Atalanta in the first leg of the round of 16 of the Europa League, Everton in the next round of the FA Cup, and in the second leg of the round of 16 of the Europa League against Atalanta once again. And then we'll be back in the league, but we don't know for how long, because we don't know when the next FA Cup game is going to fall if we beat Everton, and we don't know when the next Europa League games are going to fall if we beat Atalanta. So it's an interesting one, really, because we're playing too many bloody games. I just want to see who's played the most games out of the games we played, because I believe if this is episode 45, this is also game number 45. Who's made the most appearances? Scott McTominay, of course he has. There's only a couple of games he's missed. Finlay Alexander as well. 9 and 16, you know. Go on, Finlay. Pop off, King. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back in league action for the first time in a little while. And it is Crystal Palace to be the recipients of, hopefully, 0 points, because we'll be getting 3. There is the team of the week from a couple of weeks ago. Liverpool beat Burnley. Ronaldo next brace as Manchester United beat Blackburn. Ronaldo's in superb form for Manchester United, scoring twice and helping his side to a 3-0 win against Blackburn Rovers. Ronaldo impresses again. Of course he does. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. It'd be upsetting if he didn't impress. And Ronaldo's one player very happy with his excellent run of form at the moment. I'm playing really well right now, and I really enjoyed my football at Manchester United. He told the assembled media after the game against Blackburn. It certainly seems the striker will be on the team sheet for the foreseeable future if he keeps turning this level of performance. More thrills to come as C Palace meet Man United. I don't remember the score last time around. I mean, I know we beat them in the Carabao. 4-3, of course. It's probably one of those stupid games where we conceded a lot. We have a player month. February shortlist. I believe we don't have any nominees in here. We do not. It's Thomas Partey of Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus of Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City, and Jose Sa of Wolves. We have no nominees somehow. Not really sure how. But it's the Manchester United agenda, is what it is. But in all seriousness, let's get the team prepared. Upamecano up to an 86, but he's going to be sitting out this one. Maguire will have a little run in the team. And I think we're actually going to go with one striker. And that one striker will be Victor Osimhen, because he's proven in the Prem. And also, good news as well, for anyone who didn't watch the last episode, Darwin Nunez picked up a knock. But thankfully, he ain't injured. Thankfully, it was just a knock, and he's come out better for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, no worries there. I think what we're going to do is, because I want Alexander starting, we're going to rest Sancho and swap Alanga and Alexander across. Stamina may become a bit of an issue very, very soon. There's a lot of games that are grouped up together. I think we get 5 days between this and Atalanta. Liverpool dropping points is huge. Got to get a win here. We do, absolutely. If we do get the win, we're within 2 points of the league leaders. And, of course, they'll keep playing games in the Prem while we keep playing games in the Cups. But they're also in the Champions League. They're also in the FA Cup. So maybe we won't catch up to them as quickly as I thought. Like I said, we are going to go one striker today. And it won't be Ronaldo, unfortunately. He does need a rest. It won't be Rashford either. It's going to be Victor. Alexander, it's fine. Why Bradshaw? Oh, it's supposed to be when I was doing the Cup. Bruno and Donny. Oh, fuck off. Let me swap him. And then we push Bruno forward. Alanga, yes. Shaw. Not Shaw. We'll have him Cucurella again. Did well. Mazraoui, no. We'll have Hakimi back in. We'll give him another run out. Another chance. De Gea back in. McTominay, Van der Beek, Alexander. Yeah, I think that's how we run it. Captaincy will go to Bruno Fernandes. I think we've got Ronaldo on that on the bench, don't we? Ronaldo, Rashford, Anyone else I'm missing for at the bench? Nunez. Really should be putting him on the bench, and I think I will instead of so Bradshaw. I don't know why Bradshaw would have been on the bench in the first place. Sancho's getting the full rest treatment because he's exhausted. Rashford can come on the right or even in striker if necessary as well. Right, left or striker. So plenty of options on the bench. But this is a team for today. We're going to read their team first because they are the hosts. Leno in between the sticks. Ferguson and Teze as the fullbacks. Guehi and Luis Felipe as the centre-backs. Kiravella as the CDM and the captain. Yaramendi and Gudeli as the centre midfield option. Zaha left wing. Arellano right wing. And Edouard leading the line here for the hosts at Selhurst Park. As for us, De Gea will be goalkeeping. Cucurella and Hakimi, the fullbacks. Guardiola and Maguire. Be ready to see Guardiola a lot more in the team, by the way. He is world-class against Blackburn. He is looking absolutely prime to grow world-class here. McTominay, CDM. Scott, the stamina man. Stamina Scott, whatever you want to call him. Donny van de Beek, centre mid. Alanga and Alexander, the wide midfielders. Fernandez, Cam. And then up front, Victor Osimhen, the top scorer for us personally in the Premier League. Hopefully we'll be regaining that golden boot by the end of the season. But let's keep getting those dubs. We can't be dropping points, because if we drop points, Liverpool will be like, yeah, yeet, further into the lead, and we don't need that. Is this legendary difficult? It's world class, but the sliders favour the opponents. I've tried legendary, but it's that step too high for me, personally. I put the sliders in their favour. So it feels a bit harder, but it's not legendary. If that makes sense. Oh, Scott. It's not bad, I guess. I've not done this drill before, or at least not for a while. Why do you keep running? Let me go to the other ball. Stop running towards it. Stop running towards it, you fucking prick. We'll do this last one here, and then we'll... it's not where I've aimed it. Whatever. We got good points.
Lovely weather. A warm welcome to Selhurst Park here in London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart.
There's always temptation to step up to legendary difficulty, but every time I do, I just get absolutely hammered, or I just can't get the ball. So we'll keep it at world class. We're giving them a bit more, you know, help with the sliders.
Great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere.
And I'll adjust them accordingly. Forest still yet to in 27 games.
Well, as you can see on our graphic, United come into this game leading the league in goals scored. You can't argue with that.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been
I'm just going to get a bottle of water real quick.
They get the ball into the front players with quality. They get midfield players making runs beyond the strikers, and the fullbacks are always ready to overlap. I'm sure we'll see the same again today.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Well, it's a 4-3, two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances.
It's also quite a strong Palace team, I can't lie. No wonder they got to the semis of the Carabao.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
My throat's just gone really sore, that's weird. Take a bit more water and we'll continue. Palace kick it off here at Selhurst Park. Will it be a win for Palace? I mean, Stamina Scott's already taken the ball off him. Malanga's not the ball there. That was aimed to do. Let's try to get to Cucurella. Malanga making an early run here. Dele to chase. Try to knock it to the edge. Stamina Scott. Ah, Leno grabs. Guardiola.
Find a teammate, unfortunately.
Malanga can't see that one. It's a bit fast, to be fair. I love how I have one person marking 3 people. I don't understand how that occurs every time. Let's go straight to the arms of De Gea. I've aimed that short to Cucurella. What the fuck is this game, man?
Getting the better of his opponent.
And my fullback just... Did my fullback just run away from Zaha there? De Gea's kept us in it at like 0-0 early on here, but... Did my fullback really just run away from that? It's the wrong way. Hakimi, lad. You're on... Hakimi, you're very questionable right now. Both Maguire and Hakimi have gone for it. Neither of them have got it, and it nearly dropped in. De Gea managed to be just enough onto the crossbar and then grabbed the rebound.
Back in play here. And a chance here.
What the fuck? This game's got a fucking mind of its own, man.
And a poor ball. And the cross is very much on.
Fucking hell, Guardiola gets away enough, hopefully. I doubt it. This game feels like it's just going to feed Palace chances today. Hakimi gets it to Maguire, gets it away. David De Gea is going to have to come in clutch today. What a start, fucking hell. Try to watch the replay, and as I come out the replay, Dave just throws the ball straight to Zaha. Bruno over to Alanga. Can't keep possession in front of Teze. Maguire, not Maguire. Hakimi may need to convert to a right mid here because he's doing my piss and nothing. Alexander, Van der Beek. What? Sorry, can we try it again then? Because that's not the ball I did. I want a refund. God's sake. We're just not used to league football at this point. We're playing too much cup. I have tackled. There's no Hakimi to be seen again. Maguire enough strength for it to roll through to De Gea. Jesus Christ, what a fucking game this has been so far.
Alex Scott has all the information for us.
Cucurella stays in his position, but Hakimi wants to run off. Maybe I should put Hakimi right mid. Bruno. Aussie man. Needs more options here, but Palace are closing everything down. Bruno, he completely gets a run of play, and it's not going to be a goal. Defended by Palace. Alanga. Why do you fall over there? There's no need. That's a handball against Gidelli, surely. He's controlled that with his hand.
And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace.
This has been a bit of a pain in the arse game to go. Well, to start with, because like I can't get through them, and they seem to unlock my defence the whole time. McTominay, Alexander.
Really sitting deep now. That could be
but you don't if you don't try. You probably shouldn't have tried to find out. That's Guardiola's all day. I've got full confidence in Guardiola. He's come along brilliantly. I'm so glad I signed him. He was meant to be the backup initially, but he's been doing really well recently. And I don't know who to pick between my 3 centre-backs because they've all been very good. Aussie men, well, cheat code, 1-0. Never mind, apparently he can't aim today. Hakimi does well, a bit too far forward for my liking, but what can you do? Van der Beek skips a challenge. Bruno back to Donny. It wasn't intentional to go back to Donny, but we move, I guess. Alanga didn't want that first time. Wanted to take a touch. Didn't do it, I guess. Maguire, Bruno. Fucking hell. Just do my... I mean, I don't know what... Is it a foul? I won't be surprised if it is, but this game's doing a piss in nothing. I'd imagine that's a foul against Bruno there. I don't know if it's a handball or if it's the tackle itself. But either way, it's just doing my fucking head in. Alexander wins the header. Well, Donny. Bruno Fernandes. Out to Sancho. Bruno to Donny. Bit more pace. Oh, what? How's he squeezed that in then? The Flying Dutchman. I believe that's double figures as well for him this season. I didn't expect him to score that.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding.
I thought they closed him down in time, but that's brilliant. It might have actually taken a deflection off a defender.
Great goal.
How's he struck it like that? I've absolutely no idea. 1-0 anyway. I don't know how he's managed to pull that out of there, out of that situation. But again, I ain't complaining. Donny, double figures in the Prem. Been a very capable Bellingham replacement. He might actually, I might actually just sell Bellingham on and keep Donny, to be fair. But I'm joking, by the way. I'm keeping Bellingham around. I actually want to use Bellingham. I've never properly used Bellingham in a career mode. And I want to, but I haven't had a real chance this season. He comes back soon, I believe. A few more weeks. Alanga. Bruno. Donny. Up to Hakimi. Alexander's making that run, but Hakimi likes to make his own runs. We know that. He doesn't do defending. That wasn't for Aussie men. It's not put me in a bit of a situation, but now the situation's been resolved itself. It's not quite how I want to take a shot on, but save from Leno. What a weird first half of football this has been. Yeah, I know. Weird chances for Palace at the start of the game, and our goal is a bit interesting because it shouldn't happen like that. It has happened. I'm not complaining about the fact that it has happened, but the way that it's gone is a bit crazy. Alexander looking for Maguire. We'll probably land on him because it's this game. Oh, it has. Maguire could fall. Oh, Leno gets it enough away. Alanga. It's not going to lock onto anyone for any reason whatsoever. FIFA, I guess. That's why. Maguire versus Zaha. Yeah, alright. That's going to be a pace battle for the ages.
That's a useful cross.
Edouard's there, but so's De Gea.
And the keeper has it.
Edouard loses out. Imagine that, though. Maguire versus Zaha. Fucking hell. Throwing a new one. Alexander making a run? No, you don't feel it? Right, fair enough. We'll go down this side then. Aussie men to Bruno.
Yes, they defended really well all over
Aussie men. Not wanting to go back to Fernandes there, so luckily it has gone to my initial target of McTominay. Donny. Aussie men. Fuck, I should have through-balled that. Aussie men does win it back, though. Stamina Scott trying to make his way forward. Not going to happen on that occasion. Here we go again. Maguire versus Edouard. Now pace battle you want to be a part of.
And let's give credit to the defender.
Maguire has done well to defend, whether it's a pace battle or not. Here's a pace battle. Aussie men versus the whole Palace defence. Tries to knock it through to Bruno, but it's closed down well. And it was very obvious what I was trying to do. Now Cucurella versus Oriano. And that'll probably do it before the break. Kicking it on just to kick it off. That's how you do it. And we are in the lead at the break. Only one goal to separate the teams. But I interposed. Donny van der Beek scoring somehow. And we're in the lead. Sorry guys, I'm just replying to a text. Sorry, have I just read that correctly? Nottingham Forest are leading Manchester City. There may be a giant shock in the Premier League today. Fulham drawing with West Brom 0-0. Nottingham Forest leading Manchester City 1-0. Everton drawing Burnley 0-0. And Chelsea 1-0 up over Leicester. Southampton and Spurs to play later. Still can't believe De Gea almost dropped them the ball for a goal. Oh, he's a fucking... I don't know why it dropped it like that. That was weird. But at least it didn't occur. He made up for it by saving it again. 65-35 in terms of possession. 6 shots to 3 and 2 expected goals to 1.3 as we enter the second half.
The second half underway. United with the advantage.
Donny off to Alexander now. Oh, Alexander showing the second half maybe. Oh, maybe not. Got a little bit too cocky with it.
Edouard.
Guardiola's had a little wander there, which I didn't actually authorise him to do.
He has time to play it over. Well,
And Oriano dribbles it off the pitch there. That's not too bad. Good start for Palace. I really hope Forest can keep that lead over City, purely because, not even because it'd be City, but just because Forest to finally get a win, and it'd be a fucking big win as well. They're still going to get relegated.
It's a goal from Manchester City.
I just talked and City have equalised. Are you fucking joking? I'm not speaking again.
As ever. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV.
Getting intercepted by Donny, who's covering Hakimi. That's my fault there, though. I did drag Hakimi out of position. That's for Aussie men. Sorry, how do you find Sancho with that? How do you think, oh, locking onto Sancho is the best idea there?
Well, it wasn't a great pass, was
Bit of a tangle there, Maguire, but we move. I fully jinxed it. Come on, Forest. At least draw against City. That'll be fine for me. They'd fall behind us a bit further.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
First substitution for the home side. Gadeli coming off for Eze. We're questioning why Eze hasn't been starting, but it is what it is. Palace will be pushing for an equaliser second half. Wouldn't surprise me if they got it, to be honest. It's been a weird game. De Gea to Hakimi. Hakimi's just better on the attack. I may actually genuinely have to convert him right mid. But we've got enough right mids, which is the problem. Alexander taking it all the way in. Oh, forcing to save Leno. Could have been two there. I was thinking of finessing it, but every time I finesse it with Alexander, it goes way off. So I've just gone for power at the near post, and Leno's read it well. Don't need to take the corner off this side.
Who can they pick out?
Was for Maguire. McTominay's has got it, and Palace can get it away. And as far as my corner target, Harry Maguire. Rhythm.
Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender.
Point, man.
And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here.
That's offside, surely. Mendy ran offside. I wasn't worried about that one. Rashi may have to come on. Harry Maguire plays a short here, I believe, to Hakimi. And now we're going to go on a little runner. Aussie men out to Langa, sorry. I forgot I wasn't starting Sancho today. Bruno, 2-0. Good bit of play from Anthony Elanga to get around and get that ball into Bruno. And of course, when he shoots, he scores. Bruno Fernandes. Whether we deserve it or not, we are in the lead by 2-0 now.
Just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
I'll bring Alexander off for Rashford in a bit. Stop yelling at me, game. It's a good finish from Bruno, to be fair.
So 2-0 now.
And we lead 2-0 at Selhurst Park. Again, Stamina Scott just gets all the tackles in. Donny, we're kicking with gas now. We're firing on all cylinders. We're enjoying ourselves here now.
They might be onto something. And the keeper
Oh, it could have been 3 Aussie men. Forcing to save out Leno. We're enjoying ourselves here at Selhurst Park. We're well and truly going to get the 3 points here now, but it's a matter of how many are we going to score.
Substitution time it is here.
Will Hughes coming on for Caravella. Vieira not enjoying his captain's performance today. Van de Beek.
Now sending it in.
Towards Maguire. Oh, fuck off, you big fridge head. Somebody's lost their car keys.
If those are your items, please collect them Thank you.
Oh, wallet as well.
They
Someone's
might
lost
be
a
able
wallet
to
too.
get in now.
That was an interesting ball. Didn't work, but it was an
Poor
interesting
pass
ball
under
anyway.
no real pressure.
Alexander has got all the room in the world.
Well, he likes to run at them. The save was a
Those
good one.
he's not quite ready for those yet, I don't think. A lot more practice required.
Well,
Kukurea
that was
wins
a
the
top
header
save.
despite
I
being
can't
a
believe
midget.
that didn't
No
go in.
offense to midgets. Bruno. Oh, you
Possessing it
fucking Aussie man. You got me making room better there, mate. Don't bring on Nunez
The
soon.
conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Why has it locked me off Hakimi and put me as Gvardiol? I want to use my right back to defend
Opportunity
this.
here. Well, it was so easy on
Fuck off. This
counter-attack,
game is
but
shit.
no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how
Is
devastating
it somehow
they can
not
be on
put
the
it in the
break.
back of the net though, which is a bigger question really. But fuck, is it just not let me be Hakimi at all? Bring on Nunez and Rashi. And I'm wondering whether to bring off Hakimi, but I think we're probably alright. We'll leave the last one as a, whatchamacallit, an injury option just in case we pick up an injury. Fucking hell, if that had gone in, I would have I wouldn't even blame Hakimi, I would have blamed the game. Because I've tried to close down Zaha there with Hakimi, and the game has just decided, oh, you want to go Gvardiol. And when I try to switch back, it just doesn't.
There to win it back. He might be able to profit from the wide position.
Zaha's got plenty of room here.
Hughes.
Again, because Hakimi's left his position.
Hudson.
A lot of Palace players on the edge of the box here.
A goal to the
They're always going to score. It just felt like they were always going to score. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. It's a brilliant finish. I'm not going to deny that. But
he keeps his balance and he still hits.
you try and defend. It's after about the hour mark, the opposing team just suddenly becomes the next coming of Barcelona. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. Because for the first hour, they play like what Palace would probably play like. And then for the last 30 minutes, they play like prime Barcelona.
You sense, don't you, that the momentum may be with them.
First goal of the season for Ferguson. What a banger, to be fair.
Nunez.
Nunez onto Bruno.
Might really be able to trouble them here.
Why is he passed on his fucking right foot? Bruno, you have a left foot. I know it's not very strong, but you have it. Use it in that situation.
Moving it forward.
Donny to Bruno again. Oh, fucking Bruno's gonna send me over the edge. I don't even know I'm controlling. I don't even know who the game wants me to control at this point. Donny gets in the way. Brilliant. Rashi. Back to Donny. It wasn't meant for Donny. But stamina machine. Oh, fucking hell. That's why he's a CDM. That's why he's a CDM. Sometimes he scores those, but that's why he's a CDM.
Here's the substitution.
Palace. Swapping Edouard for Mateta. I could smell an equaliser coming, honestly. Hakimi may actually need to become more of an attacker. I've said it a couple of times this match, and the more I think about it, the more I actually feel it. But the thing is, we don't need any more attackers. Rashi. Oh my god, he nearly wrapped it up for us. Lendo's been a fucking beast at that near post, by the way.
Not long left now, though.
It's annoying. Why would I bring off McTominay? He's playing as many minutes as I can allow. Gonna be if Spurs is up from a wild back call again, late winner. Oh, mate. Palace are going to do me in, I have a feeling. This is a stronger Palace than the Palace that we faced in the Carabao, I'll tell you that much. I don't remember if they had Leno, though, in the Carabao.
And he's fired over the corner.
Towards McTominay. Rashford! There we fucking go!
Precisely what they're looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate.
Wrapped up. Let's take it home back to Manchester. Why are we lagging? Who knows? But we've got a third.
It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get...
What a finish as well. The venom on that. Number 3 tried to clear it off the line, but if you put your head on that, you'll get sent to the back of the net as well.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to
3-1 Manchester United, and I think that's wrapped up. I'm ready to take with us back to Manchester. Donny, world class once again. Rashford, he may go for another one here. Manchester United may go for another one here.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Ball to Fernandes. Nunez! Oh, that's blocked, I think, by Teze. That's a world class block from the centre back. That's a world class bit of defence there from Teze. But a corner again for Manchester United. The dying ember of this match now. Bruno Fernandes. Try to find Maguire.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
If that doesn't sum up the game, I don't know what will. Oh. Maguire just causing chaos, and somehow he's ended up in the back of the net. What the fuck? Ferguson has gone from scoring a banger to put it in the back of his own net. Oh, it's hilarious. You got to feel for the cut. Does that cancel his goal out and put it back to 0? 8 minutes. Is there any requirement for 8 minutes? Will Nunez add to the score sheet? Not with a ball like that from Rashford. Mate, God. At least you've won.
Great pressure to win the ball back.
Fucking hell. It could be 5 here. There's plenty of time for it to be 5. Rhythm. He does make it 5. We're running roughshod now. When Rhythm's putting the ball in the back of the net, you know it's got to be questionable from Palace. He's been all season.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put in.
What an end to this game. I thought it was going to be a 2-1 close game, like a close result. But boy, have I been proved wrong.
What a great finish.
Leno's right there as well. I think that has to be saved if you're Leno. Fucking Christ. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Rashford back in the third. That crazy old goal from Ferguson, and Langa has just it's gone. It's not even been a 5-1 game. We've just hammered Palace in these last few minutes. It's hilarious.
Covering himself in glory defensively.
Maguire blocking any Palace opportunity. Can we get another one? Are we going to get another one, really? Nunez is through here. Nunez is through here. What the fuck? This might be one of the weirdest games I've played in career mode. 3 goals in the 8 minutes of added time. Somehow, it's gone from 2-1 to 6-1. They could have possibly had the worst last 10 minutes of the game if they tried. It's been a nightmare for Palace here. It was 2-1 and they could have been on for the equaliser. And the game has ended at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 6.
To score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. They're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
It doesn't feel like a 6-1. And it shouldn't be a 6-1. But what an end to the game. Goalies in the last 10 minutes. Rashford, Ferguson with his own goal, Elanga and Nunez. What a game of football. It started off so weird and it ended so weird. I just want to see this whole goal again.
Can someone get on the end of this? And there it is.
Maguire was in there, but I think he put so much pressure on Ferguson.
At this stage of the proceedings.
I'd be absolutely
They
pissed
have
if I was a
been
Palace fan in trouble to see that shite. Oh, mate. Luckily, it's at our stadium, so they can go home and just cry. But if you're a travelling fan from Manchester United and you're expecting only a 2-1 win, and then we just come up trumps in the last 10 minutes. 64 to 36 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 7, 7.7 expected goals to 2.4. We deserved a lot of goals, but didn't expect them all to come in the last 10 or so minutes. Fucking hell. Well, these are ratings. Bruno Fernandes takes the man of the match, a goal and a hat-trick of assists for the Portuguese Magnifico and the captain of today. Donny van der Beek, once again, world class, and a goal from him, 8.4 rating. Rhythm on that left side wasn't the worst, you know. Wasn't the worst. I've got to rate Elanga. If he's wanting to stick around, he's putting a decent performance there. Goal and an assist, 7.9. Marcus Rashford coming off the bench, receiving a 7.9 as well. David De Gea, despite conceding, got a 7.6. He was strong otherwise. Darwin Nunez with a goal as well off the bench. And, of course, the other goal coming from Ferguson, who we will cover in a second. Man of the match goes to Bernd Leno, despite conceding 6. He made 9 saves and he was world class, but we just decided, fuck it, in the last 10 minutes. Odson Edouard with the assist and a 6.7. And then the goal came from Nathan Ferguson, who started the game today at left back. Ended it as right mid. But not only did he score in the right end, he also scored in the wrong end. And only got a 5.7 in the end of it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the post-match interview. 5.7 with a goal. He was shocking. Oh, his goal was good as well. That's the funny part. His goal against us was good, but the way he just scored the own goal, that's hilarious. It took me completely off guard. I don't know how this is 6-1, so do not ask me, alright? Oh, mate. Oh, my days. We're not giving anything away. I mean, we did need the 3 points, but I didn't think they'd come like that. Why is my Twitch stream crashed on my phone? I'm trying to check the chat here. Oh, fucking... Okay. Oh, there we go. My word, have you got the edge on them now? Well, obviously. We did in 2 legs in the Carabao Cup what we did today in 1 game. Because we beat them 6-1 in aggregate to get to the Carabao Cup final. That shouldn't have been 6. I'm still in shock and awe. I mean, we did well. We dominated the game. We deserved the win, but 6-1 was not the score I expected when it was 2-1 at the 84th minute. Fucking hell. Right, well, we change our attention. We change our focus now back to the Europa League. We've had our league game. That's it. Player returned from injury. Oh my god. He's finally back. Jude Bellingham returns to action for Manchester United. I'm not going to slot him straight in. But he is back and he's ready. We ain't aggravating that injury because I don't want another 7-monther for him. And of course, Jan Kuk will go to Reading on a 1-year deal as opposed to a 2-year. It's a good goalkeeper for Reading, to be fair. And also a scout report on Rennie Muller, who was a keeper we saw against CA Osasuna, a regen goalkeeper. So I'm wondering if he's a regen of Manuel Neuer. He looks solid, and it's someone I'm possibly considering bringing in as a 3rd choice for Season 3. Because he's 74 rated, he's 6'6", and he's very young. So he's going to stick around on the shortlist, and we maybe bring him in. Imagine an ACL injury in his first game back. If he gets injured for 7 more months coming back, I'm quitting the career mode straight up. Part of me just wants to say fuck it and use him, and part of me wants to say, I don't know, should we? Has he still got a plaster? He still does. He's gone down to 81. Fucking hell. Injuries are no joke in this career mode. We've got to bring him back. I think we've got to bring him back. We'll see anyway. But he is available for selection. We've got to think of our Greece team for the next European Championship qualifiers, which means that we are getting back towards international football very, very soon. And remember, the end of this career mode at the end of Season 3 will be a Euros tournament with Greece. We'll play the whole tournament and we'll try and go all the way. But here is the current qualifiers leaderboard, if anyone's forgotten. We are above France, we are above Romania, Sweden and Ukraine. We top the group at the moment. Historic wins over Sweden and over France as well. We've gone unbeaten against France as the Greece manager. Have Liverpool played again in the league yet? You're asking the questions there, and I'll give you the answer. I hope the answer is no, but they probably will have. I also want to see if City actually lost to Forest in the end. Nah, they beat Forest, and Liverpool have played and won. You fucking... Drop points more! They beat Villa 3-1. City beat Forest 2-1. Fucking hell. Realistically, though, if we keep going in this vein, we'll play against Liverpool and we'll be 2 points behind them. If we beat Liverpool, we'll win the league. So it's still there. It's still very much there. City and Chelsea complete the top 4. Arsenal and Spurs 5th and 6th. As we read down the table, the relegation table is like this. Brentford are actually making a play for getting out of the zone, you know? But at the moment, it's Fulham, Brentford, and Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest will go down regardless, and I think they'll go down without a win, which is hilarious. But we are only going to be 2 points behind them, whatever amount of games we play, if we keep winning. And we do have Liverpool in April, so if we beat Liverpool, we put ourselves in a hell of a spot. But that's if we beat Liverpool. But ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up another episode of this action-packed, ridiculous career mode. And, of course, 6-1 win, which should have really only been a 2-1 win, but I don't care. Let's take a look at the top scorers in the Premier League. I don't know how Weghorst is still a top scorer here when he's not been in since the group stages, but fair enough. Nunez is also still joint top scorer in the Champions League, despite also not being in there anymore. Carabao Cup Cavani, FA Cup Kramaric. Oh fuck, we'll get Everton next. Kramaric is going to be an issue. Premier League though, Gabriel Jesus is now 3 clear of Victor Osimhen, 21 in 27. Sadio Mane hit 20 as well in 27. We may not get the golden boot this year, but we've spread the goals about a bit more rather than having them with one player. Osimhen's on 18 to be fair. Fernandes on 11, Van de Beek on 10. I believe Ronaldo's on 8 as well, despite being injured, so fair play to him. Sancho 14 assists, Fernandes 13, Osimhen 13, Van de Beek 9, Ronaldo 7, Rashford 6. Elanga 5, Alexander also 5. So if he's got 16 assists, where have all those assists come from if he's only got 5 in the Prem? Oh, he's just been spreading about all over the place. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you can't fault it. He's an FA Cup demon though. Look at him, 3 goals and 4 assists. Pretty sure those 3 goals came in one game, but ladies and gentlemen, that will end this episode of, I think actually 2 goals and 4 assists came in one game against Newcastle. But that will be it for this week. Next week, you'll be looking forward to a couple of big banger games with, for Monday being the first leg of the Atalanta round of 16 Europa League, etc. Then we'll stay in the cup for Everton in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. We'll play the second leg of Atalanta on the Wednesday. I should say Everton will fall on the Tuesday. Atalanta again will be on the Wednesday. Thursday will be Southampton, and then we'll have a little look at Romania as well, see if we can overcome them in the European qualifiers. We'll probably visual sim that, and if we need to jump in, we will. As for Friday, it's a big Friday because we've got the Manchester Derby. And, of course, plans could change depending on progression through the Europa League and Everton. But at this current moment in time, it will be West Brom and West Ham for the Saturday double uploads. And then Liverpool and Chelsea for the Sunday double uploads. Like I said, if we progress in the FA Cup, if we progress in the Europa League, we may have Liverpool and Chelsea next week instead. Or the week after. But it is coming down to nitty-gritty. And if we have won the Premier League, this is a genuine question. If we have won the Premier League by this point, and Nottingham Forest don't have a win, do we just give them it? Give them a win to send them down with? That's a question. We'll find out later on. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this week's Career Mode episodes. You may see some Fall Guys over the weekend as well. You may see some other shit going on the channel if I ain't too busy. But that is going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll give it a little save over before I forget, because the game does like to have a crashing moment occasionally. Got to give them a win. Yeah, I think so. If Forest haven't won by that point and we have won the Premier League, we'll give Forest a win. But I don't think either. I think Forest should win before then, and it'll still probably be close between myself and Liverpool. But you never know. But I hope that is satisfied everyone this week. Hope these episodes have been incredible. Whether we've won, whether we've drawn, whether we've lost, whether we've had interesting games, whether we've had boring games. Hope this week has been good. And I'll see you next week once again for some more Manchester United Career Mode. Bye for now.